and the Falcons. And here's this first quarter tied at 7. This play by Drake London, Dominique, the awareness, I love this catch.
The strength and the awareness, it feels like the story of this night was playmakers. One team had a bunch of special players that could do special plays like that, and the other team didn't.
That's one of them. Drake London. Drake London, 10 catches, 158 yards. The other one, Bijan, bye-bye.
My goodness, look at this man just take it to the house, put the team on his back, and tote them through. Kid is absolutely balling.
This is an 81-yard touchdown run.
Vision, man.
238 total yards. He's a lethal combination, right, of the power and the speed. Falcons up 21-7, and it was almost ball game right before the half. We got 15 seconds left in the half. Bill's trying to make something happen. J-Mac, how about the play by the corner here?
Oh, D. Alford steps right in front of it, and this is now the third straight game that Josh Allen has thrown an interception. So much pressure on him all night long, and they got him to make mistakes.
And it almost gives Atlanta, and I mean almost, gives Atlanta an insurmountable lead right before the half. Drake London.
4 seconds. The clock is at 0. You got to score. He gets it across, doesn't he? Touchdown. Game's over. We're up by a bunch of touchdowns before halftime.
Size 14.
And they walk away with nothing before the half. 21-7 still. Atlanta with the lead. Bills looking to come back in that second half, and it starts well. Josh Allen, Ray Davis, they're back in the ball game, 21-14.
Getting him out on the edge. We said he was under pressure. He gets outside, finds Ray Davis, and he does the rest. 8 for 6.
Story of the night, Jeff, the pressure from the Falcons defense. It's a fourth down.
Yeah, you hate seeing a little flip on fourth down, especially when you're running for your life. But I didn't think Buffalo did a good job of having a plan for pressure, and it showed up in too many situations.
And now here we go. Bills down 10, 2nd and 1 in the red zone. Sort of a last gasp effort. They need it badly. What do we say? Tips and overthrows.
Gotta get those.
They're gonna get this one right here. Second interception of the night for Josh Allen. He can't believe it. Back-to-back weeks. Bills lose a game. Everyone, well, almost everyone, said they were going to win. Falcons take it 24-14. So look, all looked awfully good in Buffalo 2 weeks ago. They were 4-0. They had just one turnover the first month of the season. Last 2 games, scoring has dropped off precipitously. Yards per game dropped off precipitously. And maybe most concerning, they've had 5 turnovers in their back-to-back losses. Dan Graziano, bad game or bad sign, Buffalo?
I say bad game, but look, they had a streak of 20 straight games where they won the turnover battle, and that ended last week or the week before. So they have to adjust. We thought that with Buffalo, looking to beat Baltimore in week 1, hey, that looks like smooth sailing. Yeah. They should be the 1 seed in the AFC. They should roll all these teams. Didn't turn out to be the case. Patriots are better than I think we thought. Mm-hmm. And the Falcons are better than maybe we thought. So, and you're turning the ball over. So now Joe Brady comes in a couple years ago as offensive coordinator. You change the offense. You make it run heavy. You're avoiding turnovers. It's working really, really well. But right now, when it stops working, you have to make another adjustment. So what are they going to be going forward? The concern is, of course, do you have the playmakers in the passing game if you need to involve that more?
That's the question, Jeff, because you watch Atlanta last night, and I have no idea how good the Falcons are going to wind up. I pick them every year, and every year they disappoint, so I'm not going to get crazy with them yet. But you look at all the different players they have they can go to and make things happen. The Bills, besides their quarterback, do they have any of that?
No, it's a bad sign for me. You asked bad game. It's a bad sign, right? Yeah. When you think about, first of all, it's been sloppy. It's been 3 weeks, really. They get 1 win against the Saints. 3 weeks of sloppy ball, right? 11-plus penalties in 2 of the games. 8 penalties last night that they have, and then the turnovers. But no plan for pressure. Like, you knew going into Atlanta, this is what they're going to walk dudes up to the line of scrimmage, and they're going to bring them. Some are going to drop, some are going to, but where was the plan of this is what we're going to do? And if when you look at their receivers, if they can't separate and find a way that Josh Allen, it almost feels like the clock in his head is going quick because he realizes my guys might not get open, so he's not making the right play. I did not like the plan from last night.
There are a lot of different ways to get a defense to stop blitzing. Jeff's idea is like, let's protect better. The way that I would go about this is we're going to make you pay with a big play and make you fear blitzing, because when you blitz, that means you have to play man up in the back end and you put guys in isolation. But the problem with this Bills roster is they don't have someone over there that you're terrified of that's going to get you a 30-yard chunk on a blitz. Because on 3rd and 3, I'll blitz you. You get 4, fine. First down, do it again. I'll blitz you the next 3rd down. You go 3rd and 3 and I blitz you and you get 30. Next time, we're going to bluff that blitz and drop 7 in coverage. No one out there makes you scared to do that. And this was like the blueprint to stop Lamar Jackson. When you have a quarterback that is singularly talented and you don't have a ton of scary weapons with the exception of James Cook, you want to blitz him, get the ball out of his hand, make him make the play.
And to your point, we heard Dan Orlovsky last night on the call talking about trying to move Keon Coleman away from Atlanta's best cornerback in A.J. Terrell, and they couldn't do it. And, Jeff, you just said it. Atlanta, Jeff Albrecht, their defensive coordinator, give him credit. They sent pressure at Josh Allen all night, and they couldn't get to him, and that forced the turnovers. That's the bad sign to me. 3 straight games. They had gone 8 straight games without a turnover, including the playoffs, and now they're giving the ball away.
To continue the bad signs, we didn't talk about the defense. Like, the defense, the big question for them was, like, we can't stop the run, and everyone's saying, well, wait till Ed Oliver comes back. Things are going to be different. Ed Oliver was back. And Bijan was gone. All game long on the sideline.
They're still banged up. They're still banged up front, and that blue tent was up all night on the sideline for the Bills. I mean, there were people going in and out of there like crazy. They have shown us during the Sean McDermott era that they can get the defense figured out as the season goes along. I'm not worried about the Bills, but the question wasn't, are you worried about the Bills? It was, can the Bills be the 1 seed? And can this be the year they get to the Super Bowl? I think what we're finding out is the road's a little tougher than maybe we thought.
I think that's the best point made when you talk about the expectations for teams in the NFL, right? When you talk about the Chiefs, you talk about the Bills, like you're talking about them only aligning with the Super Bowl, not playoffs, not division, not what. So when you look at the Bills, the reason it's a bad sign is because you think with the schedule they had, they were going to be the 1 seed. They were going to walk through the division. Now the Patriots are better. They may not get that 1 seed. That's an issue.
Danny, all you insiders have been telling me this is going to be the most active trade deadline season that we've seen in the NFL in recent memory. We've already seen a few. Could the Bills make a move? Could they be a team out there looking to get maybe another receiver?
They always do, right? Whether it's a receiver, a cornerback a couple years ago, I think the Bills will be active in looking for ways to upgrade. I know their GM, Brandon Beane, sort of bristles at the idea that they don't have, a number 1 wide receiver, but they traded for Amari Cooper last year to try and so, yes, I think they'll be active.
Bristle at whatever he wants. I mean, we're watching.
They want Keon Coleman to be that guy, and he hasn't been. So,
it doesn't look like it. And you know what? It pains me to do this.
Oh, it does.
The team, John Fink and Julian Goldstick, the producers, are making me do this.
Here we go.
Like most geniuses, I will not be fully appreciated. Long after my time. Yesterday, when all of you football acumen types were picking the Commanders, I picked the Bears. Everyone was picking Buffalo. I picked the Falcons. I've said it before. I'll say it again. Like most geniuses, I will not be fully.
Night, and why not? 10 receptions, 158 yards. Drake, from a game plan standpoint, we were talking about that Buffalo Bills defense. What were you guys hoping to exploit when you saw the matchup coming up here tonight?
Any and everything, the run and the pass. We're trying to exploit everything and really ultimately just try to win the game.
Just for you personally, it's another 100-yard game. Ken catches 158 yards. You had a big game the last time we saw you out there. But to do what you did, not just from you, but Bijan as well and Michael Penix as well, to do what you all did on Monday Night Football, does it feel like a coming-out party? What does that feel like for you guys?
No, we're just playing on a bigger stage, so we showcase to the world what we can do. We usually play at 1 sometimes, so being able to be in prime time, we can showcase that. So yeah, it's really fun and good.
Well, she mentioned Bijan Robinson. In the first half, he had 100 yards rushing. You had 100 yards receiving in the first half. That's the first time that's happened for a Falcon squad since 1998. Now, Drake, I don't think you're old enough to remember the Dirty Bird era there in the A, but that was a very specific identity for a team that was challenging for Super Bowls. What type of identity are you guys trying to build there in Atlanta now?
Just Swiss Army knife offense. I mean, everybody could do everything. I mean, we got KP, we got Bijan, we got MP, we got Mooney, everybody out there who can do a lot of things on a lot of different levels. So just go out there and just really be Swiss Army knife.
So you're coming in off the bye. You guys are obviously well rested. You play primetime tonight. You get primetime next week against the 49ers. How do you take the momentum from tonight and travel it with you out to the Bay Area?
Even kill. The highs and lows, you got to take them the same. So we got to go out there and keep on trending upwards and just keep the same demeanor and mindset that we have right now.
Oh, last